Lipids. Large molecules, but not polymers or macromolecules. Lipids contain many carbon, hydrogen bonds, and few oxygen. The hydrogen and oxygen ratio is not 2:1. Hydrogen is more than oxygen. Two groups of lipids are 1. Fats. 2. Oils. Fats. They are solid at room temperature. Mainly animal sources. Oils. They are liquid at room temperature. Mainly plant sources. Lipids are made up of two types of components. They are fatty acids and glycerol. These are combined by ester bonds. Glycerol. Glycerol belongs to an alcohol group. It is made up of 3 carbons attached with 3 hydroxyl groups. Its formula is C3H8O3. Fatty acids. Fatty acids are made up of long hydrocarbon, with around 15 to 17 carbon atoms, chains attached with a carboxyl group at the end. These hydrocarbon chains make it hydrophobic. Fatty acids are of 2 types, unsaturated fatty acids and saturated fatty acids. Saturated fatty acids. If hydrocarbon chains have no double bonds, carbon-carbon double bonds, they are called saturated fatty acids. As an example, stearic acid. Unsaturated fatty acids. If a hydrocarbon chain contains 1 or more carbon-carbon double bonds, it is known as an unsaturated fatty acid. A monounsaturated fatty acid has 1 carbon-carbon double bond, and a polyunsaturated fatty acid has more than 1 carbon-carbon double bond. As an example, oleic acid is a monounsaturated fatty acid, while linoleic acid is a polyunsaturated fatty acid. Triglycerides. A triglyceride is made when a glycerol combines with 3 fatty acids. A bond is formed in a condensation reaction between the carboxyl group, COOH, of a fatty acid and one of the hydroxyl groups, OH, of the glycerol. A molecule of water is removed and the bond created is called an ester bond. This type of condensation reaction is called esterification. According to the nature of the fatty acids, triglycerides are 2 types. 1. Saturated fats. These are made up of saturated fatty acids. They are most likely to be solid at room temperature. Usually animal fats come under this category. 2. Unsaturated fats. These are made up of unsaturated fatty acids. They are more likely to be liquid at room temperature. Usually plant fats come under this category. Remember, longer chain fatty acids are more likely to produce solid fats. Questions. 1. Explain how triglycerides are formed. A triglyceride is made when glycerol combines with 3 fatty acids. A bond is formed in a condensation reaction between the carboxyl group, COOH, of a fatty acid and one of the hydroxyl groups, OH, of the glycerol. A molecule of water is removed and the bond created is called an ester bond. 2. What types of fats cause atherosclerosis? saturated fats and trans-unsaturated fats. 3. What are the functions of lipids? They are an integral part of all cell membranes. Used as an energy store. When lipids are oxidized in the respiration process, the bonds are broken and carbon dioxide and water are the final products. Lipids, especially triglycerides, store about 3 times as much energy as the same mass of carbohydrates. Many plants and animals convert spare food into oils or fats as an energy store to use when needed. For example, the seeds of plants contain lipids to provide energy for the seedling when it starts to grow, which is why seeds are such an important food source for many animals.